As we move towards a world where we immerse ourselves in virtual reality for work, study, and entertainment, virtual environments are becoming more and more filled with our private data and secrets, making us vulnerable to people with criminal intentions. To protect our personal information and data in the metaverse, we need to create authentication methods that are not only memorable, but strong, fast, and secure. We propose a token-based authentication mechanism that uses the assets from individual virtual environments to protect the user's private data. We designed an interaction technique, HOG, that allows users to comfortably interact with targets at various distances. It is a combination of two classic techniques, go-go and hook. The go-go technique excels at direct selection of close and distant objects, but it requires precision when selecting an object. The hook technique excels at selecting targets in high and low densities by using approximate object scoring. But it's limited to the selection of objects close to the hook controller. By combining the two techniques, we can select close and distant objects. We can also select targets in various densities without worrying too much about precision. Our authentication mechanism leverages the HOG technique such that users select any number of objects in a lock environment, which we refer to as tokens, in their preferred sequence. The approximate token selection at any distance provided by HOG further inhibits external parties from learning the sequence by observation. When setting up authentication, the user creates their personal identification token sequence inside their lock environment. By leaving the environment, their token sequence is finalized and the system is locked. Whenever authentication is required, the user returns to the lock environment, where they authenticate by selecting the same tokens in the same sequence. Selecting the unique assets in a lock environment allows users to secure the system in a way that is stronger, faster, and more secure than traditional alphanumeric codes, swipe patterns, or pins. 6 degrees of freedom embodiment and immersive experiences, combined with the obfuscation of object selection using HOG, masks input gestures regarding token selection from external observers in a shared space. To showcase our authentication method and interaction technique, we created a detective game called ClueHog. In ClueHog, users search for clues in a house prior to it being set on fire by an arsonist. The user must find the cause of the fire and traces the arsonist left behind to solve the case. Once the user locates evidence, they must return to their agency with it and consult the lab to determine if it is related to the arsonist. But the user must prevent their evidence from being stolen by other agencies investigating the crime. For this reason, the agency has protected the lab results by a token sequence selected by the user. The user must revisit the crime scene until they find both pieces of evidence linking to the arsonist. The user is scored based on time spent finding the incriminating evidence in the crime scene. By solving the crime quickly, they will be recorded in the agency's records as one of its best detectives. Thank you for watching. See you all at IEEE VR 2023.